What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a new review for WWE Elimination Chamber. Just happened this morning in the United States. You had to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. If you're on the West Coast, I believe you had to get up at 2 a.m. or something for the kickoff. I did not watch it live. I actually been fighting off a cold. My voice is still sore. I sound all stuffed up. And that's because someone in my house that I live with was sick. Had a cold, so they gave it to me. And now I sound funny. To me, I sound funny. I don't sound normal to myself. But I don't feel sick. I'm just stuffed up. A lot of sneezing, blowing my nose, tiny sore throat, stuff like that. But here we go with my Elimination Chamber 2024 review. Again, it was in Australia. It started at 4 a.m. here. I was sleeping I was sleeping very nicely, very soundly. I love my sleep. I absolutely love to sleep. So I wasn't going to get up early at 4 a.m. or 5. I got up around 10, 9:30 maybe, 10. Started watching a kickoff because what was on the kickoff? We had a women's tag team title match. It was a part of the kickoff. What does this do? This? Oh, that's not good. It zooms in. That stupid little line. Anyways, representing Shotzi. Please get well. She tore her ACL. She'll be out of action, sadly, for 9 months. It's horrible. What is going on with all these ACL injuries? Charlotte had one. Cora Jade. In the past, Nikita Lyons. And Soruka, she, I think, had an ACL also. And now, Shotzi. Sadly, Shotzi just jumped off the apron, injured her knee. I was watching NXT. It was very sad how they showed her get injured when it was in picture-in-picture. She tried to get up and walk. But then she just went down, holding her knee in pain. Looked like she started crying. She was in so much pain. So get well soon, Shotzi. I love you to death. I'm a big fan of yours. Right here by side of me, I have a Shotzi poster. Right there. But anyways, get well soon, Shotzi. So the kickoff. Again, I started watching around 10 a.m. or 10:30. Oh my God. Pepsi's so good. Damn, that tastes good. I don't know why. Sometimes it just crunches your thirst. Kickoff. Women's tag titles. That was nice. That was good for the crowd in Australia. And they got to see one of their hometown heroes. Hometown girl. Indy Hartwell from Australia. So the Kabuki Warriors. You know how I feel about Asuka. She's my favorite wrestler. I love her to death. And I love Kairi Sane too. Kabuki Warriors defending against Indy and Candice LeRae. Indy got a huge pop. She was on the apron. The crowd was chanting, "We want Indy, we want Indy." Good kickoff match. It was action-packed. Kabuki Warriors win and retain in 8 minutes, 55 seconds. Kabuki Warriors win it and retain as they should. It was really nice. that they brought Indy to Australia and put her on the show, because I think they only got 2 women now from Australia, Rhea and Indy. They did have Emma, but sadly she got released before she could be at the event. And she might have not even been on it. I don't know. But Emma was pretty heartbroken when she was released. She was released like right after tweeting about Elimination Chambers coming to Australia. She sent out that tweet, then she was like released like 1 or 2 days after that. But Emma's doing well. She is a big influencer on Instagram. Seems like she's always traveling all over the world and getting paid for it. But anyways, Kabuki Warriors retain, as I said, as they should. I expect them to go to WrestleMania and defend against, I don't know who. I can't think right now. Maybe have a tag team turmoil matchup for the women's tag titles. Tag team invitational. I don't know. But yeah. That was a good kickoff matchup. The crowd was really hot. Really into it. Up first on Elimination Chamber, we had the women's chamber match. Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Naomi, returning Naomi. I love her new entrance and her theme. It's awesome. She was getting the crowd fired up with her theme music, pumping her fist in the air. The crowd was doing it. They were hype. So, yeah, Raquel, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, Becky Lynch. One of these women will face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania for the Women's World title. Tiffany had a great showing. I thought she absolutely shined. She was the MVP of the chamber match. Liv Morgan did well. Raquel did well. She didn't do that much, but she just returned from injury. Tiffany was the star of the match, but I thought for sure it was going to be Becky Lynch the whole time. If not Becky, Liv. If not Liv, Bianca. And guess what? The final 3 were Becky, Liv, Bianca. Bianca got rolled up in a schoolboy 1, 2, 3 by Liv. She was out. Then Liv turned around, got hit with the manhandle slam by Becky. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch, the man versus mommy at WrestleMania 40. I can't fucking wait for that. The man versus mommy. So up next, we had the undisputed tag team titles. Judgment Day defended against Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Their new tag team name is New Catch Republic. Weird name, but I like it for a team. And this was a hell of a tag match. Hell of a match on the show. Went 17 minutes, 25 seconds. Still undisputed tag team champions. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, the Judgment Day. They should lose the titles at WrestleMania to the Miz and R-Truth, in my opinion. And the women's match went, the women's chamber, if you wanted to know, went 32 minutes, 15 seconds. Up next, we had, I believe, the Grayson Waller effect with his guest, Seth freaking Rollins, World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Both of them got huge pops. Australia did a sing-along with Seth Rollins' great theme. Oh, I love doing that shit. It's awesome. I got to do it when I was at Monday Night Raw last December. So Rollins super over, Cody really over, in Australia. Grayson was even over. Theory was not cheered at all. Theory could have been like a ghost in the ring and nobody would have noticed. He was like a ghost. He was invisible. Nobody cared that Theory was there. I didn't care. And he started ripping off The Rock's catch phrases on the mic. He was trying to say, if you smell what Theory's cooking. And finally, Austin Theory has come to Australia. Rollins was like egging him on, like, yeah, you're killing it. Keep going on and on. And then before that, Cody challenged. This was weird. Cody, instead of challenging Roman and Rock, he just challenged The Rock to a singles matchup. That was weird. Because it should be a tag. It should be Cody and Seth against Rock and Roman for night 1. Night 2, you gotta have Cody win the world title, undisputed WWE championship, and you gotta have Cody finish his damn story. He has to finish it. If he doesn't, he'll go down in history as one of the biggest losers in the history of WrestleMania. 2 straight main events you lost. That will be embarrassing. They got to put over Cody. I hope. God, I hope so. Because that will hurt his career big time. I don't care if he won 2 Rumbles. If he can't win the big one at WrestleMania, he should pack up his bags and retire. That's my thoughts on it. If Cody doesn't win at WrestleMania 40, he should retire. The next night or Raw after WrestleMania, he should retire. Seriously. Leave his boots in the ring and retire. And then I guess they could bring him back by SummerSlam. I guess he could come out of retirement. I don't know. That's just an idea. If he doesn't win, they better have him like kayfabe retire. But not really. And go away for like 6 months or for the whole summer in spring. But yeah, Cody challenged The Rock to a one-on-one match. I doubt that happens. It could in the future, I guess. That'd be cool. At SummerSlam, Cody versus The Rock. Have Cody be world champ, undisputed champ, and put the title on the line against The Rock. But yeah, then Rollins kicks Theory in the back of the head, and Cody hits a Cody cutter on Theory. He's out, he's down, and Grayson doesn't do a damn thing to help. He didn't care. So after that talk show segment, we had the men's Elimination Chamber. This felt like it was an hour, but it's only 36 minutes, 55 seconds. The women's chamber also, to me, felt long, but I enjoyed it. The men's felt really long, but it was good. All the guys, man, I guess it was really humid there. I know it was warm. They said it was really humid out. All the guys looked tired as hell from the humidity. They were all sweating profusely. Like Drew's entire hair was like wet of sweat. Everybody's sweating like crazy. And they all looked tired. They were all laid out for a long time, a lot of the superstars in the match. Logan Paul entered the men's chamber. If you didn't know, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens, LA Knight, and Randy Orton. This was funny when Logan Paul entered. KO pushed his door open, went inside the pod, slamming his head on the pods. That was awesome. Then, this was insane. KO got thrown through a pod. That looked like it hurt. big time. And then Lashley speared Logan Paul through a pod in the plexiglass. That looked insane, like it hurt. So Randy kept selling his back, like non-stop selling his back, like not doing much, holding his back, laying down out of the match, or holding his back, sitting down. I don't know if he's legit was in pain. I have no clue, but Randy looked like his back surgery still, I don't know. I don't have a clue. The guy's an all-time great seller, so he could have been selling his back injury the whole match. That's why he couldn't win. But he was close to winning. Really close. Anyways, it was down to Kevin Owens. Or KO got eliminated by RKO. Then it was down to Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. Logan Paul was putting on his brass knucks he pulled out of his trunks. He had the brass knucks on. He was like celebrating, posing like this. Out of nowhere, Randy Orton RKO'd him. That was great. That was a great camera shot. That was epic. That was funny as hell. Just RKO out of nowhere to Logan Paul. He's eliminated. But he's laying outside the ring. I was like, why is he still laying there? I saw him laying there. I was like, come on. He's going to interfere. And before that, AJ Styles, for some reason, Lashley was leaving. Bobby Lashley was eliminated first. By the way, in the women's, Naomi was also eliminated first. I didn't expect Lashley or Naomi to win. But you didn't have to put them out first. But the women's chamber was like a showcase for Tiffany, Bianca, and Becky. And a lot of Liv, too. Because Liv actually pinned Bianca in the match. That was a big win for her. But she lost the match. So AJ Styles gets in the chamber because the door was still open. How stupid, refs. You should have shut the door quicker. AJ runs in with a chair and beats the crap and just over and over and over, bashing LA Knight with the chair, shots to the back over and over in the ring. I don't know why the hell AJ has heat with LA Knight. I know he's a heel. Just because LA Knight pinned him or took him out at the Royal Rumble or something. I don't remember. But I don't think we're not getting LA Knight anymore at WrestleMania against Logan Paul. I doubt it. Not after tonight. And what I saw today, what I saw is we're getting Randy Orton and Logan Paul at WrestleMania. Because Logan Paul was eliminated, knocked out Randy Orton with a brass knuck shot. Knocked out Orton. Orton gets pinned by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre wins, goes to WrestleMania to face Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be great. But definitely because of what Logan did to Randy, I think we're getting for the U.S. title Randy Orton, Logan Paul. I think. That's what it looked like to me. They're setting up for that match at WrestleMania. Also, AJ Styles, LA Knight at WrestleMania. Or you could do a fatal four-way for the U.S. title, I guess, and have LA, AJ, Randy, and Logan Paul. But to me, it seems like it's going to be LA Knight, AJ, and Randy, and Logan Paul. So the WrestleMania card now is, I think, 4 or 5 matches booked for it. Maybe 6, because Bayley, Io Sky. The women's title matches are set. The men's world title matches are set. And then we got AJ LA Knight, I think, and Randy Orton, Logan Paul, I think. Or a triple threat. Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, Randy Orton. I don't know. That's just a guess. But Elimination Chamber, again, Drew McIntyre deserved to win. I predicted he would, and he should have, and he did. Good job, WWE, putting over Drew. Hopefully he signed a new contract, because he's getting a hell of a push right now. And if I was Drew, I would not leave. WWE's on fire, selling out everywhere. If you sign a new deal, you will make that bread, and plenty of it. Again, I don't know why the hell some call money bread, but they do. Main event, Rhea Ripley, hometown girl. Australian own Rhea Ripley returns as a women's world champion. It was announced like 1 or 2 months ago Rhea would main event in Australia, in Perth, Australia. I never heard of Perth. I heard of Melbourne, but not Perth. But the arena, the stadium looked great. Like a nice, big new stadium they built there. And the attendance, they said, was 52,000. Like, behind the camera, the hard camera, way up high, it looked like a lot of seats were blacked out. I don't know what you call that. Blacked out or not sold, I don't know. Maybe they had camera shots there. But 52,000, that's a hell of a crowd for a premium live event. AEW can only draw that if they go to the UK and Wembley Stadium. That's the only way they can draw a crowd that big. They definitely want to draw that in the United States. No way. To me, the biggest crowd AEW could draw in the United States is in New York. Probably 25,000. Maybe 30 if they're outside. I don't know. But Rhea Ripley main events, defends the women's world title. She got a huge pop, as she should. She is awesome. She is so good. She looks so good. She looks like a star. She looks like $1 million. She is a beast of an athlete. She is jacked. And my God, Rhea Ripley for the next 10 years, 15 years, she could be a top star in WWE if she wants to stay around that long. Rhea's up there. She's on the top of the food chain, top of the women's division. She's up there with Becky and Bianca. And I really hope after WrestleMania, I hope they get Julia to sign and come in. She could also be a very good top star for the next 5 to 10 years. They also got Jade waiting for her opportunity. She's going to be a big star too. She already appeared in the Rumble. I guess it was rumored that Jade was supposed to be in the chamber, but I guess they took her out for Tiffany Stratton. They gave her spot to Tiffany. I don't know if that's true. I don't care. Tiffany's great. She probably is a better wrestler and picked it up quicker than Jade. But Jade will get better. She just needs to compete and wrestle more at big events. But again, they caught up Tiffany, and she got the opportunity over Jade. I know Jade was backstage with Braun Breaker about to sign SmackDown contracts, and they just took the camera off. I don't know, they went away from that. And then the next week, they had Braun Breaker sign, and Jade was nowhere to be found. She didn't appear again. That was weird. I don't know what they're doing with Jade, but if she's not going to sign with SmackDown, they better have her show up at Raw within a month to sign with Raw then. Because why was she backstage at SmackDown and they never announced that she signed? That was weird. They just ignored it. She had a SmackDown contract in front of her, and they just ignored that Jade was even in the segment, it seems like. Maybe they think she's not ready. I don't know. It's not up to me when she's called up. I don't know if she's ready. From what I saw of Jade in the Rumble, she looked ready to me. So, Rhea Ripley, thank God. Rhea retains against Nia Jax, defeats her, suplex Nia off the top. I felt bad for Rhea. She had to lift that sack of shit and carry her all the way down. Seriously, Nia Jax looked like she did not even want to be suplexed. And Rhea looked like she had to use all her strength and break her back to carry her down and go down with her. Riptide to Nia 1, 2, 3. Don't give Nia Jax any more title shots. Don't. That's enough of me. I've had enough of seeing Nia Jax getting title shots against Rhea Ripley. Becky Rhea is going to be great. That's a money match. I don't know if Becky wins. She could, for sure. But she could also job to Rhea. Rhea's so damn good. I would probably put over Rhea over Becky. I don't know. There's either way. Becky wins, I'm happy. That's a good decision. Rhea wins, I'm happy. That's a good decision. But Rhea is so dominant. She could hold the title for another whole year. Or until the summer. And I don't know. Could have Liv Morgan defeat her at SummerSlam if Becky can't. So, Elimination Chamber from Perth, Australia. It was a good premium live event. I give it a B+. I enjoyed it. The men's chamber felt really long, but it wasn't that long. And the women's also felt long, but again, I really enjoyed myself on a Saturday morning and afternoon watching Elimination Chamber B+ show, B+ premium live event. Next predictions will be for, I think, AEW Revolution. I'll do a predictions for it, but I don't know if I'm watching it live. I don't think I'll be ordering it because I don't want to pay $50. I don't want to pay that. I pay enough money out to streaming services. But anyways, after Revolution, I could watch anyway. I could get it online, like the next morning or a couple hours later if I want to, and see it that way. Don't ask me how, but I have my ways. I know where to find stuff and watch it if I don't order it. But, yeah, B+ for Elimination Chamber. The kickoff was an hour. The event was 3 hours, 19 minutes. So in total, with the last kickoff match, I fast forwarded all the way to the beginning of the kickoff matchup. So I probably watched, what was the kickoff? 8 minutes. The kickoff match is 8 minutes. So in total, 3 hours and about 29 minutes of wrestling today so far. I doubt I'll watch Collision. Bye for now, everybody. What was your grade for Elimination Chamber from Perth, Australia? What grade do you give it? I give it a B+. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great weekend.